Thanks, Brian. From coast to coast, our basketball team is lighting up the court. So with all that information and more, hang tight for this week's Sports Report. In the latest AP poll, our men's basketball team came in ranked number 23, marking their highest ranking since January 1999. The Frogs' impressive performance this past weekend and a 4-0 finish in the Emerald Coast Classic definitely improved the Frogs' stock. The team came out victorious in the Emerald Coast Classic, defeating St. Bonaventure in the championship game 89-79. Sophomore guard Jalen Fisher had himself a game, scoring a career-high 20 points and was 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Kenrich Williams recorded his third double-double of the season with 17 points and 12 rebounds, earning himself the trophy for Most Outstanding Player. And along with receiving the MOP honors, Williams and Desmond Bain both were named to the All-Tournament team. Now the Frogs returned home and took on Belmont last night and kept the winning streak alive, defeating Belmont right here at the Schollmaier. And another team in the winner's circle, our women's basketball team, won the Thanksgiving Classic in California over this past weekend. The Horned Frogs defeated Arizona 68-59 and followed it up with a win over Idaho in the championship game Saturday night with a score of 86-76. Amy Okonkwo led the team in scoring with 22 points and 11 rebounds, earning the tournament MVP honors. Now the Frogs return to action tomorrow to take on Alabama right here at the Schollmaier at 12 p.m. Now moving on to our women's volleyball team, who closed out the regular season with a huge 3-0 sweep over Oklahoma in Norman. Danny Dennison led the team with 18 digs, and in her first season as libero, Dennison has led the team defensively in all but one match and has recorded double-digit digs in a total of 24 matches. The Horned Frogs found out earlier this week that their season will continue as they received a bid into the National Invitational Volleyball Championships, marking their third postseason appearance. And as I mentioned earlier, our women's basketball team is on a roll, and I sat down with one of the two seniors on the team earlier this week. I'm joined now by Tori Thompson, one of our only two seniors on our women's basketball team. You guys are coming off of a huge win this Thanksgiving weekend in California. How's the team been looking so far?
The team, we've been looking well. I feel like we really found our chemistry out in California. You know, we came off a loss, losing to Yale, but we saw a very similar team in Idaho, so I think we made a lot of growth.
I was going to ask you about that team chemistry, because I feel like every time I'm looking on Twitter, looking on things, and see you guys out there on the court, the team just seems to click, and you guys seem like you just have so much fun together. So from the outsider looking in, how would you describe this team to somebody?
Well, we have a lot of many different personalities on the team, and I think that's what makes it so fun. You know, we're so goofy. People are always dancing, and I think that's what helps us on the court because of our bond off the court.
No doubt about it. So every player has their certain personality. So what would you say your personality is on the court?
I think my personality is having a lot of energy on the court, but I think it's like the complete opposite off the court.
I was going to ask you off the court. So what's that off the court like?
Off the court, I feel like I'm just a laid-back person. I'm chill, but I do have my goofy moments as well. But I feel like I'm more chill than on the goofy side.
And you guys, your motto this year is tougher together, right? So what does that motto mean to you, tougher together?
Tougher together means we need everyone to be successful. Everyone brings something different to the team. You know, everyone has a role, and it's very important. So when we all bring those roles together, you know, we're a strong team and we're tough.
So now I'm curious, you transferred here from Ole Miss. So why TCU and why that move for you?
TCU because it's a family atmosphere. Like, as soon as I stepped on campus, I knew I had people behind me that would be willing to support. And you could just tell, like, the energy of TCU, you know, it's a family atmosphere.
No doubt there's something special about this Frog family. So that home environment. So you're a senior this year. What are you going to miss most about this place?
What I'm going to miss most is my teammates, you know. They always lift me up. They're always so funny. And, you know, just the support system. There's a lot of resources here. People are always willing to help. There's a lot of things that I'll miss about this place.
Now, I hear you're quite the singer or rapper, so tell me about this and tell the fans at home, more importantly.
Yeah, so I'm very passionate about music. Like I was telling her, I started when I was 6 years old, and, you know, it was kind of at a standstill when I got to college, but I'm getting back into it. You know, I just dropped a single called Woke Up. Y'all should check it out.
Check
but
it out.
It's more coming soon. It's more coming soon.
That's amazing, Tori. Well, we wish you the best of luck this season, and thank you so much for coming and sitting down with me. Now, stay tuned. There's more to come here on Horned Frogs Nation as Brian Estridge sits down with Joseph Noteboom and Coach Patterson.